Welcome back. So we are still on the Limitless. This is going to be part 2. I've already installed the drive shafts. I've already got this zip tied down. I've got all the cat pack down, everything put back on. I did end up adding a voltage regulator by Game Changer to run the fans so that I don't have to plug in the fans anymore. So I soldered all that up. I do need to get rid of the XT90s on this, so I'm going to do that. But I've been wanting to relocate the way I'm doing the batteries. Right now I double stack it in the rear and give a lot of weight to the rear, and it seems like all the weight to this RC is in the back. I have nothing to the front. So I have all this dead space that I just stick my GPSs up here. So I picked up this dual battery plate deal that's supposed to go in here so that I can stack the batteries forward and back and keep the center of gravity down. And I picked this up through RC Speed Monster up there on eBay. So I'm going to try to do that kit. I've had this kit a while, and I just never got around to doing it. So I got some extra straps. I'm going to use the straps that are on this, and we're going to see if we can get this thing strapped down halfway decent with a dual battery setup. And then I have some SMC batteries here that I'm going to probably try to run. These were given to me. I think these are 3S. They're 14.8, so they're 4S. So 2 4S packs. And the plan is to run these things in here. Something like this, 2 hard cases. So I've never used these packs. They were sent to me by Game Changer, believe it or not by SMC, because everybody knows how I feel about SMC batteries. But I'm going to go ahead and get this battery tray off, and we're going to try to install this thing. Now, it doesn't have any instructions, but it should go somewhere in here, I would think. But we'll find out. So this battery tray, original battery tray for this thing. I am going to need the straps off of this thing. This one is cut kind of short. Then we'll have to get some of my Sherlock or dual lock off the chassis. That's what we mean by this stuff sticks really good. Get the little pieces off. Just kind of roll it. And then I'm assuming that I'll have to remove this piece too. Yeah. So this little piece is going to have to come off as well. These pieces. So I'll probably have to cut the piece up for here. Really would like to find my Dremel kit. This has to go here. That. cut this crap off. I don't know why people do this. Hopefully that's enough. But it looks like it's made for the other side. But if you just don't add that bump there, it'll work for both sides. Nope, I still need more. Stupid. This is why I tend to F myself. Now it fits. Why make it one-sided? Why not make it to work for both sides of the RC? And it looks like get this hardware out. Let's see about mounting this thing down. Definitely not enough screws. But it should work. Yep. So that's going to go up there. I bought this battery tray by accident. I thought it was bringing out side skirt here and there, is what I originally thought this was. This battery tray was for. But then I realized it was a dual battery tray for one side only. So I figured I'd use it on this one so it wasn't a loss. But now I'm looking at it, it looks like it's only for the right side if you kept the stock motor mount location, I guess, because you couldn't even flip it over because it takes two small holes up here, so even flipping it around doesn't work because then it's on the wrong side. Why is that wrong? So, got all these battery straps now. And I had to cut the front so that I could slide it forward. which I didn't like either. But if you think out the way things mount up, especially without having to add these big screws this way, you can machine it so that it works a little better, I think, than this kit does. I mean, I'll still be able to get the job done with just slight modification, but while we're making the part, I probably would have threaded these holes rather than use a nut and a washer. But that's somebody that looks at it from an easy manufacturing standpoint, I guess, versus making something that's very handy for the customer, in my opinion. But what do I know? Just a dumb mechanic. And then only gives me enough nuts and bolts to do the battery tray and not the side skirt, which I need it for the side skirt because that's what holds this thing down now. And I'll still have to put this little trim deal in here. And it looks like I'll probably even have to shave off all these little high rises. That way it fits in there better. Then I can clamp it down. So now I need to find hardware because I don't have enough hardware to put that on now. So before I tighten those screws down, because I think once I tighten it, yep, it's not going to slide. Let me get all these batteries strapped in. And I will have to probably add 2 more front and back so that they don't slip forward in a crash. So I definitely will need 2 more battery straps. Gonna leave it loose on the back side because there's no bolts on the back side. So let's get it tightened down, see how sturdy it is. Seems kind of flimsy to me. Because there's no bolts in the center. Right. So it's not too bad because it's aluminum. But that'll work. Just had to do some slight modification. Slight meaning modify the whole thing. So I'm going to find 1, 2, 3, 4 more nuts so that I can put this ridge back on. And then I'll eventually add the Basher Queen's carbon fiber one there. Or I might even have to extend this out for the body. But there we go, guys. Another slight little modification. Always takes a little bit longer when dealing with aftermarket parts. They don't always bolt right on, especially for the application that you're doing. But like, comment, subscribe. I don't know the part number to that, and it's not something I would recommend. There's probably better manufacturers out there that you might be able to find. But this was RC Speed Monsters, and I think it was made for the other side. But there you go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll check you guys out in the next video. So, coming along. Still got battery ends to change over to the big plugs. And we should be ready to rip this thing again. Thanks for watching.